Hello, hello there, everybody. So sorry for that little jump scare. I hope that wasn't too bad. I was talking for like a second there, and then it wasn't picking me up, and it was because I hadn't put up my microphone correctly. But anyway, hello, hello. Hi there, everybody. Hi there, Cougar, Otter, Shiv, Irene, Nina. Who else we got here? We got Nye. Nye's in the house. Hooky Frog. And I think that's just about everybody so far. Muted yet again. It's GG, it's me. Heck yeah, I always forget about those sound effects. Heck yeah. Hype horns all the way. I need to also start up, I have to add in a few other ones that I'm excited to add in for as we begin October. So, yeah, I'm excited. I love me some Halloweeny, you know? So, also, sorry, had to clear my throat. I am posting up some stuff, so give me 1 second. The Princess rocks. Hello, hello. How are you? Hopefully all is well on your end of things. I am going to post on Instagram that I am live because I kind of was in a bit of a rush, as I am one to be, right? That's usually how things are. Don't forget Zeal's suggestion of Japanese. Yes. I am gonna throw that up there. Give me just 1 second, guys. I wanted to go ahead and put up a link to the stream on Instagram, because I totally forgot. Gentles Twitch. Yeah. There's Brain Rock Cat doing his cool thing. Gotta love it, gotta love it. Hey there, kitty, how are you? Also, how are you, princess? Thanks for stopping on in, I appreciate it. And yes, today we are open for lessons of all kinds. So just so you guys know, in my background while I border my blanket, so doing well. I hope everyone's doing well. Oh, what are you doing? Are you crocheting? Is that what that is? And 1 second. Let's go with this one. I don't know if it happens to you guys, for those of you who use Instagram, but I have noticed that the sticker usage sucks. Once you let go of them, it's hard to resize them. Going live with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Oh, Final Fantasy VII, not Final Fantasy Y. Rebirth tonight. Come say hello. There we go. Do a little wave emote. There we go. And let me see if I can find a Final Fantasy sticker, if they have it. Or a Moogle. Moogles are cute. Yeah, let's go with a Moogle. I like me some Moogles. Let's go. Let's add it to this size. There we go. And oh, I didn't add any music. Let's put Final Fantasy Prelude. Always gotta have the prelude. Is this one good? Let me hear it. Oh, that one's good. Let's post it up. All right. So sorry. Spanish lesson. Also, yes, I changed the sound effect for that one too. So, let's go ahead and switch on over to our second screen. Also, you guys are getting a little bit of a sneak peek on some of the things that I have been messing around with for Halloween. I actually just got that set. That's what I was working on right beforehand. So yeah, and I did change the Spanish lesson. My God, I can't stand that. But yes, I will also add a Japanese redemption. Also, I am such a person who's like very well organized with everything. Holy cow, I am so unorganized right now. I have my laptop down here that has literally 2 browser windows open. So I have 2 instances of Chrome signed into different profiles. each one of them has about 10 to 15 tabs open. I'm using both. On top of the fact I'm on my streaming computer that also has its own tabs, OBS, and everything happening. So, yeah, I'm kind of, your boy's kind of all over the place tonight. But all is well. Everything will be fine. That's what I tell myself. Also, I need to charge my phone. I will add the Japanese lesson after the fact, because I need to find a good sound for it. But we did say, well, who was it? Let's see. Was it Hooky Frog with the Spanish lesson? Yes. All right, here we go. Oh, hey there, Angel. How are you? And also, Princess says, the pattern. I'm a bit obsessed with it. I'm adding the border myself. It's been a lot of redoing. Oh, okay. Nice. It's actually a stitch that looks like a cat, and it's the third blanket I've made with it. Oh, cool. Awesome. Also, thank you so much for that gifted sub, Otter. Appreciate it. It's always amazing to feel the love that we give to newcomers in the chat. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. So as for the Spanish lesson, which was just redeemed, I also need to raise up my volume because it's kind of hard for me to hear. I have some phrases from a very popular anime character in Spanish. And it's going to be from Goku. And there's different tiers to this. Maybe not tiers, but different versions. Sorry, not different versions. How would I say that? Different instances. For instance, here on this page. Frases de Goku con mensajes inspiradores. So, inspiring quotes from Goku. Or, frases de Goku que expresan amor. Express love. These I don't think are actually in the anime or anything like that. Some of these I'm like, I don't remember any of this. When I was reading some of these, I do remember, but I just did not recall some of these scenes. So it's Latino speaking anime in Spanish. Yes. All right, let me see. This one says frases de Goku que merecen ser recordadas. I don't know what that means. Es verdad. Vegeta tenía razón. No tienes... How do you say honor in Spanish? Honor? Por él y por... Hold on. It's really tough for me to read in Spanish sometimes. Por él y por los demás que ha asesinado, voy a derrotarte. Es verdad. Vegeta tenía razón. No tienes honor. Por él y por los demás que has asesinado. Wow, it sounds bad. Voy a derrotarte. I'm going to destroy you, right? This is Goku to Frieza, from what I believe. Merecen ser recordadas, deserve to be remembered. Ah, okay, got it. Here is one other one that I'll say. There's two more. Derrotar is defeat. Ah, okay. More angry. That one, that is true. That is true. He is angry. I believe this scene is when Vegeta just died and he's talking to Frieza. I think that's the part. Yo soy la respuesta a todos los seres, a todos los seres vivos que claman por la paz. Soy el protector de los inocentes. Soy la luz en la oscuridad. Soy la verdad. Now, these these are translated versions of, I believe, the dub lines, because in the original Japanese, he doesn't say like any of this. He does say some of this, but he doesn't say I'm the light in the darkness or anything like that. So I'm assuming these are some of like I'm not even sure if these are official. Veo que puedes destruir un planeta entero, pero no a una persona. Seré una pesadilla para ti. Pesadilla? What is that? That I don't know. Anyway, that'll be it for the Spanish lesson for right now. I appreciate it. I have more, and I think I'll go ahead and add more characters to this. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. You sound absolutely lovely speaking Spanish, Gentle. The rolling of the R's are especially good. It's just knowing, sometimes I roll my R's when I shouldn't roll my R's. That's the whole thing. And so I am sometimes mispronouncing words, and that gets to me. Also, the flow of Spanish is sometimes pretty hard when it comes to... I can read like about 3 words at a time, and then once the rest of the sentence continues, I'm like, oh shit, what is it trying to say? You know? Like, I truly do feel... Oh, thank you so much for the bits, Nina. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hold on. I also need to have a thank you kind of sound effect, but we'll add an applause for that one, yeah? Can we hear you roll your tongue again? Yeah. Man, you need to add some Spanish in one of your audios. I actually had somebody request that recently, I think over on Reddit. I don't mind doing a Spanish script fill, but it would have to be pretty short, because I don't know if I could do it convincingly well, especially if it was like... I mean, you know what? I think conversational Spanish would be fine. I think sometimes some of this more, like with this anime stuff, it is a little bit more dramatic. So some of the words are a little bit more heavy than what you would find in just conversational Spanish. So, yeah. Anyway, this is going to be, I am testing out just a few things. For instance, the bat transition. I also have, you know what? No, never mind. I'm not gonna spoil it because I do have some other things. But I did just finish up that transition. And I will add... No, you know what? I'll do a little bit more of this stuff a little bit later. Also, for those of you guys wondering what that sound is, where is it? Is it the channel points one? The Spanish lesson. I think I can play it. I don't know if it's going to play for you guys. Let me see if it works.
Este güey no habla español.
Basically, it's like this dude doesn't speak Spanish. Like that, but like in a slangish kind of way. So I thought that'd be funny. Those who speak Spanish would know what that means. But I just thought it would be funny to throw that in there. And then we'll do something similar for the Japanese one. But for now, let's go ahead and jump into some Final Fantasy. How does that sound? Are you guys ready? Retro Pearl, hello there. Lol, güey, no habla español. Nope, I speak a little bit. Hablo un poquito. Suficiente para hablar. Muy fácil. Muy simple, I guess you could say. But no sé mucho. No puedo hablar, how to say. That's my whole thing. It's like when I'm talking in Spanish, I basically run into brick walls. And then if I were to ask somebody what that word that I was thinking of, that word is stored in my head. Like, I used to speak Spanish. Spanish was my first language when I was a kid. But when I started going to school, I just completely stopped speaking Spanish. And so all of my Spanish is basically from 5 years and under. And then, like, I was around, like, my grandparents who spoke nothing but Spanish. But my parents at home rarely spoke Spanish. They spoke Spanish to each other. But hardly ever to, like, ever, I think, to me. Or to, like, the rest of my, like, siblings or anything like that. De corrido? What does that mean? GG, weird question, but if you ever decide to play Peak, please let me know. I will do that. We'll try. We'll see if we can get some Peak going on. We'll see. Calemares! You just got here and Gigi is speaking Spanish. That's crazy. I'm trying. I'm trying to speak Spanish. Estoy tratando. Pero no puedo hablar mucho. Hablar de corrido. Speak fluently. Exactly. No puedo hacer eso. Yo soy como un joke, okay? Yo soy como un clown, all right? I just pretend to be from Mexico. I just look it, okay? Just all of my external, everything on the outside says Mexican, but everything that comes out of my mouth is so very much not. But at the cost of fluency in their native tongue. Yep, that's basically what happened when the whole, like, you know, my siblings and everything. We didn't really learn Spanish that much. The only person who really did speak Spanish was my older sister, and that was because she was already 10? No. She was like 10, 11, 12-ish when we first moved over here. So she spoke basically Spanish her entire childhood and then learned English, and then she's bilingual. As a no Sabo kid, I understand. Yes, princess. I get it. I feel so bad about it. Sí, soy un payaso. That's me. That's me, Retro. Let's see. You have some memory of it. That's still there, GG. That doesn't go away. It just takes time to get access to it again. It's like sign language. I knew more 10 years ago than I do now because it's just like you kind of lose it over time, you know? And Retro says, I actually learned my partner is Mexican, so I learned. And that's the whole thing. It's like I've been trying to learn it basically my entire life, but I've been giving it a well-concerted effort probably like the last 7 years. And I've definitely gotten better. How do you say it? Mejorando? Mejorando? Like getting better? Is that how you say it? Like, I'm telling you, the words are there. They're like on mejorando. See, there we go. Thank you, Nina. It's like, they are right there on the tip of my tongue, but I just can't get them sometimes. And it sucks. It's really frustrating. italki conversation partner. italki conversation? Oh, okay. Is that like a app or something? Hey there, Zeal. As someone who doesn't speak it at all, you sound sexy AF. Well, I appreciate it. And yes, Zeal, they reminded me to do the Japanese lesson. The only thing is I do have to add in the sound effect, do the redemption stuff. So I'll do that a little bit later, probably right after this stream. But yeah, we'll get it all set. Anyway, let's go ahead and drop into some Final Fantasy, yeah? So let's go ahead and pause this music, which is going to be some of the music that'll be rotating. As we... Also, is this working? It doesn't want to work. I have to manually pause the music. There we go. That's fine. We're going to be rotating through some of the Halloween stuff. And here we go. Let me also get a bigger window. How do I do this? Open preview projector. Yep. I don't need it full screen. I need this window. Thank you. All right, cool. That way I can see. Bro could attempt to read an IKEA instruction manual while drunk and still sound bangable. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you so much for that, kitty. It's a language learning website. It's very helpful. I use it for Tagalog, Filipino, and Spanish. My partner uses it for Japanese, Czech, Latin, and is it Nahuatl? I think that's how you say it. That's basically the one of the indigenous languages in Mexico. And yes, yata. Also, I should add that sound effect, the Chun-Li yata sound for those who are subbed. So I need to raise my volume again. It's in the options. We'll play normal. Everything else I kind of don't care. We'll just leave everything as is. I do like me subtitles, so subtitles are defaulted. Hooray. Cool. Oh, graphics. Let's see. What would... Let's go with sharper rather than softer image quality. Because Sharper should, in theory, optimize or prioritize frame rate rather than graphics. And I kind of don't mind, especially since we're streaming. Tagalog mention. I did have there's a few people I know here who do speak Filipino, and they were telling me that there's a difference between Tagalog and if someone says they speak Filipino, because there's like different, I think, dialects, I believe. I'm always really happy when my Filipino friends who grew up abroad ask me Tagalog questions. It honestly feels odd to only be speaking my native tongue at home or with loved ones when I spoke Tagalog every day in every situation. That's how one of my friends is, like literally. Like I only hear them speak Filipino with their like friends or family, like when I'm on a call with them and then they just start speaking them, but then for the most part they don't ever speak it, you know? Oh, no worries, Calamares. Don't you worry. Get excited. I'm Filipino, my partner is Mexican. We're literally the Manila-Acapulco trade route for the Spanish. Oh no, the colonizers. It really is. It makes you feel better. It's literally more difficult on a neural level. Your brain doesn't learn new stuff like languages as easily as you age, so anyone trying to learn a language as an adult, I give huge applause. The music is as loud as me. Oh no. Well, let me go ahead and lower that a little bit. Let's see if that's good. I think that should be good. Also, let me preview it on my end real quick so I can hear what you guys hear. Oh, okay, there. I think we fixed it. All right. Now let's see what's happening. The bat flying sound is very loud. Ah, okay. You guys know me. The second you guys mention it, I'm like, you know what? I need to fix this. We're gonna switch it back to the coffee for now, since I was just testing it out. So I will keep that in mind to change the volume level on that. Yeah, you guys are like bumming me out, being like, hey, this is broken, that's broken. I'm just kidding. All right, here we go. Bonus item eligible save data. Confirm whether or not any save data on your PlayStation 5. Oh, yeah, check. No eligible save data. Double check to see if any. Oh, you know what? Let me see. Oh, Galimares with the subscription. Getting that sub. I appreciate it. I love it. Thank you so much for that. Show us the hype, guys. You need to bring your save data over. It's a whole thing. We should have a Squidward. We should have a Squidward thing. Oh my gosh, Retro Pearl with the sub. Absolutely digging it. You guys are amazing. Holy cow. Showing the hype. Thank you guys so much. You guys didn't need to, and yet here you guys are. Just being the absolute best. Thank you guys so much. The Aztec language is beautiful. My family is... Ooh, I don't know how to say this. Quechua? Quechua? Is that how you say it? It like took me forever to say... How do you even say the name? I'm trying to think of like that one actress who was in like that movie Roma. Can't remember her name. Quechua. Ah, okay, there we go. To be frank, I brought up the bat sound as well. Maybe I should... no worries, no worries. Hey there, Senku! Also, Zeal, do I need to bring in my save data? Also, my save data is on my PS4, which is not even hooked up. And it says here the only thing you get is the Leviathan summoning materia. I don't really care that much. Wait, actually, I gotta lock in for Chem other homework and dance team tryout rehearsal. Don't say nothing crazy or no in and out at all, sir. Hey, I need me my in and out. Oh, yes, I'm live, Senku. I messaged on, well, I posted on the Discord that I was gonna be switching over my Friday over to today. It is gonna still be a shorter stream, but because I'm not gonna be able to stream on Friday. But yeah, it looks like we're just gonna go ahead and just continue with this. I don't have time to switch over my my save file from the PS4. Again, it's not even hooked up. Let's just default everything. Can you guys hear the controller? It's like playing through my controller. I'm gonna say yes, because I like it. You're not in the server at the moment. Oh, okay. No worries. I should have maybe like tweeted it out or something. Well, you know what? I did message it out, but maybe I should have messaged it earlier on. I like Leviathan, but you don't have to do it. I don't know. You might be able to do it later. You need to upload the PS4 save data to the cloud, then it converts. I'll see if I can do it after the fact. Oh, I like the active. Okay. Also, let me go ahead and make sure that volume levels are good. Not too loud. If you guys need me to raise up the gameplay audio, I can do that. But I think this should be good. It's good? All right, great. Thank you for the confirmation.
I'm waiting, Cloud.
Sephiroth. GD, did you enjoy your 3-day weekend? I know you said you were busy, but did you get it? I got to very chill. I was chilling hard.
And part of the road has collapsed. The smoke rising from the rubble is reminiscent of a funeral pyre. Of course, this is only the most recent in a series of crises.
Also, the voice of that reporter is... What's his name? He's the voice of Alucard from the Hellsing anime. I met him. I have a photo of me with him back in like 2006.
Stealth mode engaged.
Can't remember his name.
After a briefing with Shinra investigators, Mayor Domino
It starts with
released a
Christopher...
statement declaring the tornado
No,
to be
Crispin Freeman.
weather warfare perpetrated by the infamous
He hasn't really done too much lately. But I think he probably is doing other things now instead of mostly voicing an anime.
investigations into the matter.
First cutscene and lag, maybe switch the perform. I mean, it looks good on my end, and also on the stream that I'm seeing here. Might have been just the connection real quick. Alright, this is picking up right after everything that happened in Final Fantasy VII Remake. Where we blew up the Shinra building, right? And we became terrorists and all that kind of stuff.
Water would be nice.
Let's get some water. I have a bunch of beverages here. I have water, I have soda, I have coffee. Ah, tasty. Ooh. A white feather, not a black one. Also, Zach, what are you doing alive? What kind of coffee? It's decaf coffee. So nothing too fancy. No static water today, no. Just a diet soda. Normal water. And some coffee. Yes, exactly. Although the coffee, the diet soda doesn't have caffeine. Does it? Oh, wait, it does. Yes, it does. 34 milligrams. That's a lot, isn't it?
Boy, that tornado really did a number on the city.
The power of friendship.
Caused by the tornado.
Also, yes, I do know there's a lot of flashbacks, but from what I recall, from what I've seen of some spoilers, I do know that there is some alternate time fuckery, some dimensional stuff, you know, like, you know, all of the multiverse happening. So, I'm looking forward to that. LaCroix has a flavor called Sunshine. Ah, I don't think I've seen that one.
The rescue team has pulled people from the rubble.
Tifa, my girl, what are you doing? Tell me you're alive.
Come on, this way.
When you said you were streaming tonight, I had to down a can of Coke so fast to make sure I'll be awake. Man, I could shake the windows with the burps. Tifa is my gal. Between Aerith and Tifa, it's a Tifa all the way for me. I seriously love that clip of Robert Pattinson where he's like explaining in an interview with Zoe Kravitz, and he's all talking about like, oh, it's so hard to choose between Aerith and Tifa. That girl looks so Kingdom Hearts coded, it's insane.
Excuse me. Could you look after my friend? Just for a bit. Too much Mako, but he'll be fine.
GG, I'm the reverse. I like Tifa, but Aerith is best girl. Aerith is alright. I mean, I like Aerith. You know what I love? I love the dynamic between Aerith and Tifa. I love it when they just get together and they just like, I don't know, they just are such a great like team, especially when they're like teasing Cloud. I love it. Ooh, do we get to play Zack off the, what? Okay, this is pretty cool. In true gaming fashion, I am somebody who always walks backwards before going forwards. Okay, game's like, nope. Gotta stick to what we got for you, okay? You like their dynamic too? Yes. They're just really jokey with each other. They're like buddies. I dig it. Can I attack when I'm not in battle? Doesn't look like it. You love both of them. They're so cute and I can't choose. Doesn't look like there's any hidden stuff. It looks like it's more cinematic. Also, the music is amazing. It's giving me Final Fantasy XIV vibes. You and me both, sir. Always to back just in case. You never know, right? I gotta get those trophies. I gotta get those achievements. And there's always hidden stuff back there. Also, yeah, the whole like, hey, you hold this. Shoves body over. BG3 would have been like, what do you want to do? And 5.7 was like, you do what I tell you. Yeah, basically. And maybe that's, not going to say that's my issue with BG3. I do like how much freedom it gives you. But I am somebody who loves a well-directed game where it's telling you where to go. Okay. You looked it up in Sunshine. Apparently it tastes like a blend of citrus and tropical zest. Interesting. Kind of want some of that. He's got a buster sword. How do I dodge? Circle? All right, cool. Yes, try out Sunshine so you can tell me what it's like, because I got super sick of the strawberry peach flavor. So my next one I actually already chose to get tangerine, but if there's a new flavor, I'd like to try it out. Look at this anime ass fucking. I love how ridiculous some of the stuff is in Final Fantasy VII is. I need games to hold my hand. I get too overwhelmed when there's too much stuff going on. Yes, I get the same. Like when there's, like I said, when there's just too much freedom, sometimes I'm just like, ugh, kind of need you to tell me what to do. Also, I'm somebody who does not care whatsoever about looking at a guide or a walkthrough. You know what? Maybe that's what it is, Otter. I think that is what it is. It's just I'm so much of a planner that when I don't know what I'm doing or where I'm going, I just get kind of stressed. Try it on stream and give us your pure reaction. I'll just see if where I get my groceries from if they end up holding it, because they don't have all the flavors. If you're into Bubble, is that what it is? The blueberry. Oh, Bubble, the other one. The blueberry pomegranate one was quite. I'm not a fan of the Bubble look, sparkling water.
All of it. But I'm back now, Aaron.
That's true, Cougar. She knows all too well. Also, again, here is the multiverse time fuckery. Now, I am not the most well-versed in the Final Fantasy VII lore. I haven't played the original in years and years and years. It probably was like a decade. The last I played it all the way through. But I do remember that there is something to do with the white materia and the black materia. That those are like very pivotal to the overall story. Holy material, yes, yes, yes.
Seeing as we've got the time, want to tell the rest of us about you and your buddy Sephiroth?
Sure. If Tifa doesn't mind.
Me? Yeah, no problem. It's cool.
It all started
5 years ago.
I was 16 at the time. There was hardly any work for soldiers back then. And a little bit
Bubbly is
was.
pretty good. I don't know. I only had one flavor, and I wasn't a fan of it.
Then, out of
It was, I think, the strawberry peach one as well.
a mission with Sephiroth. I couldn't believe my luck.
Spindrift? Now that I have never heard of. Is that also sparkling water?
Now, huh? Hey man,
White materia equals holy. Black materia equals meteor. Ah, okay. Sephiroth's trying to summon meteor.
wish I could help, but never been motion sick. Sorry, man.
And we don't even know if it's actually Sephiroth trying to
Ready to do
summon meteor as much as Genova who's trying to do it. If I'm recalling everything correctly. I'm not a fan of TV static water because I need my fizzy drinks to have flavor. Also, I love whenever he does these squats.
Hey, rein it in.
Sorry. No can do.
Kids.
This is just Cloud with his like stupid memories, right?
I'd like to be briefed on the mission at some point.
His quote-unquote memories.
You can let me off right here.
Really?
Finally make first. What do? Call a ceasefire with Wutai. Stealing my shot at glory. I didn't join Soldier to be an errand boy. I joined
Spindrift
up so I
is
could be a
sparkling
hero.
water but has a smidge of actual fruit juice in it. Oh, nice. Does it not have any sugar in it?
Survey a rundown reactor. Another one of those Turks gigs.
Old school Sephiroth crush coming through. This is a non-crazy Sephiroth.
Jobs
This is
done.
non-deranged Sephiroth.
Where is it?
Nibelheim.
Nibelheim? That's where I grew up.
Tifa's wearing her cowboy outfit, right?
Let's go.
Love a good bad boy. I don't know, I'm a little out there. Sometimes the deranged Sephiroth hits too. I mean, I can see it. Alright, let's freaking go.
One, I'll take the other.
This is a great way to start the game. Give me some Dark Souls vibe with that monster.
Wait in the truck.
No way. I got this.
Oh, I get to play Sephiroth. What the fuck? That's pretty cool. I was trying to dodge, but whatever. This Gorgon defeated. I like how Sephiroth here, pre-losing his mind, is styling on folks. I mean, he still styles when he's like, you know, the villain, but at the same time, he's not posing.
Nibelheim. That's where they built the first reactor. Right?
Yeah. It all started in the fall. Something was wrong with the reactor, and the whole village was up in arms. Talk of strange new monsters on the mountain only made things worse. People were scared, desperate.
The villagers tried to take care of the monsters themselves, but it was no good. Ended up calling Shinra.
Joke, GG. I accidentally swallowed Scrabble tiles. My next toilet trip could spell disaster. I love it. I love it. Hold up. Where's our joke drums? Beautiful. And here we thought Kitty was the one with the jokes.
Tell me, how does it feel? I have no home, so I wouldn't know.
You still got parents though, right?
A mother named Genova. She died shortly after I was born. My father.
Whoa there. Genova?
Oh, that's cool. I like how he's like pausing the memory.
Don't worry, I'm getting to that.
I love how much fun they're having with this, like the game in general.
Why am I talking about this? Come on, let's go.
Hope I didn't keep you waiting. I'm Xander, the mayor here. I wanted to greet you myself, to
That's
welcome you to
Tifa's
our
dad,
town.
right?
Please.
Remember her dad, I think, dies when the village goes up. You had a rough day, Kitty. I'm totally cool with Cougar beating me to it. Sorry to hear about the rough day, though. I do know some of the details, but, you know. I hope things got, they turned around. Although, how'd the interview go? It got scheduled, right? Okay, from the menu to open, press the menu to open the main menu. From there, you can review your party stats, inspect your inventory, and change your equipment. You can also adjust various settings. All right. Press zero to, press zero, press circle. Press 0. To roll forward or jump over certain terrain, the action Cloud performs will change depending on the environment. All right. Okay. As always, gotta look around the environment for any hidden items.
Hey, do you think I could maybe come with you to Midgar?
Sure, come with me. All right.
Look at all this mud. It's never gonna come off.
Hey, we got a job to do, in case you forgot.
Oh, well.
We're so glad you're here.
I think it's connection issues, guys. Hold on. Can I even type? Yes, I can. All right, here we go. Can I? Oh, let me move that.
I can't tell you how happy I am to see you here.
Good. We need to get this finished ASAP.
Yeah, I got mad at me for walking the wrong way. I don't know what's wrong. Also, my keyboard is being dumb.
How's it going over there?
Yeah, kick the connection, please, because
I can't tell
it's being stupid right now. Everything was fine until like 2 seconds ago. It's very random when I have these connection problems.
Good.
Yeah, let me lock in, and all of a sudden the computer just dies, just like poops itself. Yeah, it is a bit laggy. It's just the connection. I don't think I can do anything to make it better. It happens on occasion, as you guys know. Hopefully it'll fix itself. It'll resolve itself. Should stabilize over time, though. The more you play with it, the harder it gets. Oh, I'm not doing anything. Doesn't look like there's really anything for me to interact with. Okay, I think connection might be good again. Or not. Spoke too soon. I honestly don't know what it is. Like, connection will be just fantastic. And then all of a sudden it just dips so bad. Hey there, Ivy. How are you? Thanks for stopping on in. Right while the stream is starting to have issues with connection because my internet sucks. Joke, GG. That was the punchline. Oh, okay. Got it. Whoops. Or is it your PC fighting back against the abuse you give? I mean, it could be that too. I do think it's just the connection. Everything was fine a while ago, but now it's just wanting to be stupid. Maybe it's the time when most people go online. I don't. From what I can tell, the connection will kind of just drop for about maybe 10 minutes on occasion. And it's only once per stream. I don't know why that is. What does a penis and the Rubik's Cube have in common? The more you play it, the harder... Oh, okay. Got it, got it. Well, drunch.
A humble traveler of the world and teacher of martial arts to the youth.
You're doing good, Ivy. I am glad to hear it. Now, if only this connection will chill out a bit more.
Well toned, but lacking mass.
Was talking to the tech from your ISP any help? I mean, they basically confirmed that there was nothing wrong with the internet.
You could learn a lot from me.
That was mostly to do when I was streaming off the laptop. Now that I'm streaming on the PC, everything is fine, but now the connection just in general drops occasionally. But again, I think we should be hopefully on the better side of it now.
One of them's from this very village.
Or not. Maybe I spoke too soon.
You know her. Tifa,
Sure.
a real talent, that one. She'll go far.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right? Got anything to say for yourself?
I didn't know.
I like how, like, they can see his memory. It's like they're watching it. Hello.
Ah, hello there. All our rooms are reserved for you Shinra boys, so take your pick. You'll find them just up... Huh? No. Cloud? My. Get a load of you. And you've only been away a couple of years.
Yeah, I'm all grown up now.
I'd be interested to see how one of Shinra's finest fights.
Cloud being a dickhead on brand. Yep. What's the difference between a brave soldier and an evil baker? An evil baker. Not something to do with swords or anything? Could we say that the majority there have hyperphantasia? What's hyperphantasia again? Hold up. Oh wait, I think that was the other game. I was like, wasn't there like an option where we could look at like Tifa's underwear or something like that? The first darts into the foe, the other farts into the dome. Amazing. That's some comedy there, kitty. That's some comedy there. Where are we supposed to go? Press square while in the pause menu remaining to open photo mode. While active, time will stop, allowing you to manipulate. Yep. Okay. Going out that way. Have to follow the marker. The condition of having extremely... Oh, that's true. That's what we were talking about on the Discord the other day. Where was that marker? Oh, there it is.
Then I stop by my mom's. Not that it matters.
Sure it does. I know I want to hear what happened.
Me too.
Yeah. Go on.
Oh, that's cool. You can choose. Fine. A fart is never not funny, no matter your age. I don't know. I'm the type of person that doesn't find farting or burping a fun thing to talk about.
So after I left for Midgar,
I think we've talked about this on live script fills before.
first time and last.
I'll be right there. Cloud, is that you?
Hey,
Welcome home.
Claudia, I love that.
Let me get
Cloud
a
and
better
Claudia.
look at you.
My. So that's what they've got you wearing, huh? You soldiers sure do clean up nice. I've never been so proud. The man you've become. Women must be hounding you day and night.
Maybe it's something I got from my grandmother. She finds farts the most hilarious thing on the planet.
Temptations in the big
Growing up, all that was like the most opposite thing in the world. It was like, those were unmentionable. And I think I just like took after my mom being like that.
Mature girl. I could keep you on the straight and narrow and tell you when you're being a silly goose. That's the perfect.
That's all we need. All we need is somebody to tell us when we're being a silly goose.
Properly, aren't they? Oh, Cloud. But you know, Cloud. Wouldn't you agree, Cloud? You're my son. Of course, I'll always be.
okay, that's enough.
First time in 2 years. Okay. When my dad farted, he used to say, "You won't get that out in the wash." Oh my god.
So how did it feel being
Oh, it's just not me, guys. It's just not me.
I don't know. Nostalgic, I guess. After 2 years away and all that.
It's the closest you're gonna get. Yeah, yep. You got it, Otter. Right on. That's true, but I don't advertise it. I don't tell people when I'm doing it. I am discreet with my body functions. Also, I remember following a guide the first time when I was playing Final Fantasy VII Remake, so maybe I should have a guide open. Yes.
I figured you might be there.
Wait a second. You two were neighbors?
We were, but it's not like we hung out that much.
We had our reasons.
I like that.
That most of them had to do.
Family was the opposite. Those kind of jokes were always laughed at. Nah, not in mine. Oh, can I zoom in? This is not a Kojima game. You just can't zoom in when you want. Look at pictures and things.
Remember my cat?
Her name was Fluffy, I think?
Yeah. She was always disappearing.
Don't need a guide here. It's pretty linear. Oh, okay. I just want to make sure I don't miss anything. Like anything that could be optional. Oh, look, they have a little cool little cat tower. You're the silent but deadly kind that's even more dangerous. Oh my gosh. Let's move on, guys. Let's move on. There's so many more other topics of discussion. My sister's like that, and she's got a partner that laughs along with her. You'll find someone. OMG, I thought he was still talking about farting when he said he thought he used a god. Nope. Going to Tifa's. Is this one where we get to look into her underwear drawer?
You went into my room?
I did.
You went through my stuff?
Yes.
I know I shouldn't have.
He's just Link. That's it.
Cloud! You asshole!
I like it's Tifa and Aerith.
Water would be nice.
Water break. Let me drink some of this tasty hydration beverage. Doesn't make a sound when I flip open the little straw. Oh my gosh, Kitty. Right? Inspect pianos you encounter to start tickling the ivories and perform pieces using sheep. I've seen lots of people do this. Went to town on it. Thought about it, but no. I don't know how people can play this. This is crazy. Hooky Frog says, GG if it helps. I find it icky too. Lol. You're not alone. Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Look at me. I am so good at music. Okay, enough of that. Yes, I'm going to quit my performance. I've seen so many people do really cool things like on YouTube.
What were you even thinking?
Man, guys. Aerith and Tifa, tough crowd. Oh, look at that cute Moogle. That is beautiful. Okay, I just go outside, I guess. That's where the marker says to go. Cowboys Palace, coffee, Chocobo Racing, Steps to Greatness. Cowboys return to Nibelheim. So I'm assuming Nibelheim was kind of cowboy-esque. Hence why she has the cowboy outfit. Not a fan of any of the minigames in this game. I've heard the opposite. Either you love... Well, okay, maybe that is what I've heard. You either love them or hate them. Because there were some people that I was listening to on a podcast who were like, oh, they could not get enough of the minigames. And there's a billion minigames in this, right?
You take it easy.
Where am I supposed to go? I mean, I see the marker, but...
Better get a good night's sleep.
Don't make any trouble for Sephiroth.
Telling me to go here, but maybe it means to go upstairs?
Didn't really notice at the time, but looking back, all the signs were there. From the moment we arrived, Sephiroth just wasn't himself. What you looking at?
My years piano lessons just shot up to my heart. How many years of piano lessons did you take?
I could swear I've seen it before.
You okay?
Also, connection has now resolved itself, by the way, on the stream, so... I don't know what happened. I told you, it was like a 10-minute, like, thing.
You should get some rest.
All right, will do.
The idea of Sephiroth going to sleep is weird to me. In my head, Sephiroth is just forever awake.
I tried, but I couldn't get to sleep that night. Was too excited, too nervous.
Was pretty much the same for me.
Why?
Yeah, I was surprised too.
Hey there, Francesca. Hello, hello. Thanks for stopping on in. How are you? There's also some mini games you can do with Yuffie, but I did some of them. I actually didn't hate those, but they were a bit later. Ah, okay. Sephiroth's long hair. It's like teasing you, taunting you, just to be like, hey, play with it.
Brian! Sephiroth, sir, I must insist that I take you up the mountain. My daughter isn't...
Dad!
Tifa.
There's her Tifa.
You don't have to do this.
I'm going, and that's that. There'll be
Teenage
two
Tifa.
strangers with me. Fine.
Pumpkin.
Good morning, sir. I'll be your guide for the day.
Music's good.
You're our guide?
I love this music.
You can ask anyone around here. I'm the best there is.
You could get hurt.
Not if you
It's like, you should chill out. Mind your own business.
Come on.
About 2 years, from 9 years to 11, I had an old-style nun teaching me who loved to use a bamboo stick across the knuckle. Oh, what? Proud to say I was her only student that never got the brunt. Okay, well, there you go.
Please, Sephiroth. It'd mean a lot to us.
It's just one photo. Come on. Where's the harm in that?
Don't we see the photo later on? From what I recall, and Cloud's not in it. It's actually Zack, because he's just inheriting memories, because he's a doofus. I mean, I know he's not a doofus. He has issues with who he is and everything.
Sounds like you were having a good time.
One more.
Yeah, I guess we were. For a while.
It has been a while, Francesca, and you said you're at work right now, so you're just listening. No worries, no worries. Well, I'm glad that you stopped on in.
I was looking forward to breathing that crisp, clean mountain air again.
I was going to be streaming on Friday, but something came up, so I switched it over to today. So that's why we're doing a Wednesday stream. Hold R2 or press L3 to sprint until you stop moving. While running, you will automatically perform terrain actions. Okay. Press square to use your weapon and attack. For example, if you find boxes. Oh, okay, there we go. That's what we were looking for earlier. Also, this game controls so buttery smooth compared to Final Fantasy VII Remake on the PS4. Oh, there's our boy, Tetsuya Nomura. Oh, man. How do I pick up... Oh, no, you just automatically pick them up? Tetsuya Nomura, also creator of not Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts. Now I'm a big Kingdom Hearts fan.
You probably already know this, but our reactor's the first of its kind. It really put Mount Nebel on the map.
I've seen a few reactors in my time.
You're destined to be a drummer. Have you played drums, Cougar?
Everyone, eventually.
Man, I wish I could go on trips all over the world like you guys.
Trips.
Yeah, trips. We're on missions, please.
Which are no fun at all.
Though you do learn stuff on them.
That's so cool.
Oh, this is great. Can't help but mention it. What was that? Hold on. Let me go up while we listen to this amazing music. Despite the spice, Gigi is just so cool on his own. Well, thank you so much. What a lovely, lovely compliment. I appreciate it. Also, I truly did think this was gonna be like all cutscenes today, like as we were like playing. But you just get straight into the gameplay. Even if it is, like, you know, just kind of very linear. It's still pretty cool.
Everything okay? Not going too fast for you, am I?
Of course not. We're just trying to pace ourselves is all.
But I thought you guys were in a hurry.
Even so, you'll burn yourself out running like that.
I'm not even close to burned out. Not with all the training I've had.
Huh. Guess you really are the best there is.
My whole thing is that when it comes to the memories, like, shouldn't Tifa remember that that was not Cloud? Or are her memories also, like, fuzzy with everything that happened? I remember Cloud, it was there. But he was just like a normal soldier. Like, he was not in Zack's position. From what I recall. Like, basically, this guy who's following us is Cloud. Original Cloud. Oh. Are we fighting? Also, the monster designs in here are great.
Seen those near the village, and they're not nice. What do you think?
I think I got this.
Then they're all yours.
Copy that.
Copy that. Press square to attack Cloud Sword. Holding the button will allow you to follow up with a sweeping slash. Press the button after dodging to launch a ranged attack. Cool.
That was awesome.
You think?
If this is how it's going to be, there doesn't seem much point in me fighting.
I guess not. You leave it all to me, huh?
Don't mind.
Yes, that's something that I notice, Zeal, when I'm watching anime sometimes. There was a scene in Kaiju number 8 where there are characters literally running at full speed, being attacked by monsters, and then they're talking to like to another character who's running also at full speed, and they're just talking in conversational like speech, and I'm like, how? I'm assuming, because then I think I watched the Japanese version and they also did the same thing. So it wasn't like it was like a dub decision where when they like translated it, they were like, oh yeah, let's just make it a little bit more understandable instead of them like, anyway, dubba 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 da, right? So I'm just like, maybe it's just to make it a little bit less frantic, a little bit more enjoyable maybe for the listener or something. I don't know. Did you notice that Cloud is really upbeat, which is really like, yeah, exactly. Zio. That's the whole thing, right? It's all like, that's kind of like our little hint that this is not Cloud. Enemies will grow alerted to your presence as you approach. Once the gauge fills up, combat will ensue. Press square before it fills to get the jump on your foes, or retreat to avoid a fight. If you land the first strike, your ATB gauge will fill slightly at the start of battle. You can also run away. All right. That's a new mechanic. I don't remember that in Remake. Press X to open the command menu. From there, you can expend ATB charges to activate abilities, cast spells, or use items.
Let's finish this. Piece of cake.
Some pretty easy stuff. Didn't have to really use my abilities. Also, this game is so buttery smooth. It looks so good. Holy cow. You can only get a driver's license in manual, so you can drive both. If you get a license for an automatic, you can't drive a manual. But oh, really? That's an Irish thing? Here's a little fun fact. I don't know how to drive stick shift.
Is that Mako? Whoa.
I remember, like, the cars my parents owned when I was little. Ayo. Tifa coming in. They were all stick shift. And then I want to say, like, once I was, like, 8 or 9, that's when everything started being, like, automatic. But I've never driven a stick shift. Press R1 to block incoming attacks, or press circle to move out of the way. Successfully blocking an attack will reduce the amount of damage taken. Block with perfect timing to render the attack ineffective. Totally missed that one.
You're done. Bye. Well, that's that.
Ooh, this music is so good. No, it's not the same here. If you do your test on automatic, you get an automatic condition on your license. Then you can't drive a manual legally. That's crazy. No, over here, they don't really monitor any of that when it comes to manual stick shift. I mean, manual or automatic. It's just you either know or you don't know, and it doesn't really matter in terms of your licensing. Yeah, exactly like Kitty said. Manual is all gear, clutch, brake gear. Too much going on for me. Give me automatic any day. I would love to have learned stick. You know what? My roommate, when I was in college, he had a stick shift. He wanted to teach me, but we never had time. My mom taught me to drive stick, and honestly, it's not that hard once you get the feel of shifting the stick. I feel like I would get it in concept. Where I live, it's very hilly, a lot of inclines, so I think that would really suck. The same reason I haven't learned to drive yet. Would I like to? Definitely. In a manual? No, please. Well, the good thing is, like, there really aren't that many stick shifts out there anymore, because everything kind of switched over to automatic. Or I don't know if that's just a US thing, because that's how it is over here. Really, there's not. It's kind of hard to find manual stuff. Huh, it seems like it's only the States that doesn't make you get a separate license for a manual. I could drive one if I wanted with my regular license, but I'd rather not deal with. Yes, yes. You still can't pass your written test. You failed 7 times. Oh no, Scary. But you'll get it. You'll get it.
You know what to do, Cloud.
Oh, I meant to block.
Let's finish this. Break yourself.
I remember I was super fast with my ATB skills on Remake, so I need to get better at this. The car you have is stick shift. Is it a newer car or is it older, Ivy? Ah, that makes sense, Otter. Yep, with it being like pretty flat terrain out there. I don't know how we do it in Canada. I've never learned manual and never felt the need to. I assumed it didn't matter, but I don't know. Maybe you need to have a separate license for it? Maybe.
Well done, Trooper.
No, it's not GG. Same here. It's hard to get a manual unless it's a larger car, even then lots of yank tanks are autos. Yank tanks are is that a thing to call us like American cars? The other day I saw a TikTok where people were saying, I think somebody called somebody a Yankee. And the person, like the European person, thought that they were like doing this big dig on that person, being like, oh man, I fucking got you, man. And the American was like, what are you talking about? And the person had to explain on TikTok that like, yeah, we don't really know that like terminology. We don't even know that that's like a derisive word. Like when people say Yankee, it's like, okay. And like we don't hear that and think that somebody's saying anything bad about us. Well, I thought that was funny. Older 2010, my older sister's car paid off too. Ooh, nice. Nothing better than having a paid off car, but yes, that would make sense.
Our guide might not
It's a little bit on the older side.
Then, how about I go on ahead and clear the way for you guys?
I'd say it's 70-30 split between the manual and automatic cars you see. The manuals are still leading. Ah! In your area, Nina, is it a lot of older cars? Or is it mostly newer stuff? Materia can be set into most weapons and equipment via the materia and equipment. Try equipping the materia. Cloud was provided for this mission. And also, yeah, having like lessons and stuff. Yeah, we don't really have lessons over here. I mean, you do have to take a course that is required. I think it's based on the state in the US. And it'll basically be like, you need this many hours. But it's usually not expensive. You can now equip materia to your weapons and armor. Yang tanks refer to those ginormous Ford F-150s and Rams. Oh yeah, there's a ton of those around where I live. And I absolutely hate them. And the drivers who drive them. Smaller called Utes, pronounced Ute. People here hate those massive American cars that are imported now that no cars are made locally because they hardly fit. Yeah, I can't stand big cars. I hate them. It's like $300. Mine was at least $300 for what? For the car or for the original lessons? What do the Irish call 66% of a shit? What? Yeah, and also a course for what? Because there are like courses you can take for like your learner's permit, but there are optional like driving schools that you can go to if you want to pay to learn how to drive. And I think that's kind of like what like Angel was saying. Truck drivers here in the States are such bullies. Yes. Fuck the truck drivers. Materia can be equipped to any open slot. Try equipping in an orb of assess materia. Equipping materia will grant access to new spells and abilities or even boost your stats. Experiment with different combinations and discover which loadout works best for you and your party. Materia set into your equipment will gain ability points with every battle. Once enough AP is accrued, your materia will improve, further enhancing its effects and the potency of its spells. Alright, cool. Yes, I do know this. I like the real-time nature of the main menu here with the characters and everything. But I will say, especially you, Zeal, my favorite main menu character, not selection, but character stat screen has to go to Final Fantasy 13. I adore that thing. To be fair, I was practicing in an old Cadillac. Yeah, older cars are a little bit harder, especially if they're pretty big like a Cadillac. Maybe getting something a little bit smaller and easier to maneuver might be easier for you, Scary. And yes, those fucking trucks with their bright-ass lights. In the US, it's different per state and based on age, because I didn't have to take a... Yes, that's also true. Yeah, based on your age will depend whether or not you have to, like, take an actual driving course or even pay for, like I said, that driving course has to, like, you have to have a certain number of hours. I know how it is in the various places I lived. It's kind of like similar when you go do your motorcycle test. You do need to actually be in a classroom setting. And then you actually have to be in a... You have to take a course. And I don't mean like a course like a class. I mean like an actual course you drive through with an instructor. So I do know that that's a different thing. Another thing that stops me is the bus drivers. Boy, those guys could easily be in F1s with their buses. Yeah, bus drivers are wild. The lesson plus test. Oh, okay, Ivy, got it. $300. That's not too bad. So you guys call those Yang tanks trucks. To me, a truck is an 18-wheeler. No, like, it's just a truck. That's just what we call them. It's just a straight-up truck. Yeah, I didn't have to take a course, just the written and driving test. Yeah, and I think it's just based on your age. The course was to actually pass the driver's test. We learned how to drive on the streets and everything. Yeah, so I do know that there is that, but that's optional from what I know. Also, I'm still catching up with chat. Like, you can take lessons here, but you don't need to, though I think it depends on the province. But for us, at least, you get a book for the written test. Get you an L for learner's permit. Then you just need to do some driving practice. Doesn't have to be paid lessons. Do a road test. Get you a novice license. And the full license, you typically do another. Yeah, that's how it is over here, too. I remember when I got my license, my learners, when I was 15. And then I think you have to wait 6 months. And then you can drive with somebody who already has a license. And then from there, you can go get your actual, you know, do the driving test. Which it took me 3 tries to pass because I just could not pass the parallel parking. That was so hard for me. We can't take a written test until you're 17, but car insurance is through the roof until you're 25. Same here, Cougar. 25 is like the age where it kind of chills out a bit. Definitely, I'm barely 5'2". I'm not even tall for the sun visor to block. Well, I have a coworker who she's, I think, like 4'10", and I think she mentioned that if she were 1 inch shorter, she would actually need to have like a booster seat. And she could actually apply for like disability. So I was like, whoa, that's wild. Yeah, smaller cars are where it's at. I love smaller cars.
Now we're talking.
In Punisher mode, Cloud moves more slowly, but Square can unleash a more powerful attack. In addition, Cloud launches a counter blow every time he guards against an enemy's melee attack. He cannot, however, guard against ranged attacks or magic when you evade... Oh, okay. I was actually trying to block in Punisher mode earlier, and I think that's why it wasn't working.
You're done. Bye.
Also, it's all coming back to me, Zeal. It's all coming back to me. The muscle memory is coming back to me from Remake. Also, where are they? They're over here. What's up, guys? Are there bad guys here or something? Yeah, it looks like it. Also, I want to say the characters are a little bit smaller and the environment is bigger compared to Remake, where Remake felt like the characters took up a lot more of the screen. Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing. Don't worry, Zia. I'm looking around. Don't see any, like, other boxes, though. Okay, good. Girl, I don't know how you did that. It was so scary when my brother made me drive in our mom's car. I learned how to drive in a number of cars. We had, growing up when I was 15, I learned how to drive in a IROC Z, which is like a wannabe sports car, basically. That was pretty fun. It was so low to the ground, it felt as if like when you were driving, it felt like your feet were literally like under the road. It was that low. I don't have any magic, do I?
You're done.
Is he dead? No, he's not dead yet.
See ya. Try this. Let's finish this. Gotta say, that one felt pretty good.
From my mom and my cousin told me... Hold up. They started to learn how to drive at 9 or 10. My uncle taught her. Yeah, that's wild. And here I am at 5'7", putting my seat back all the way. I have it totally upright, though, but I need a good amount of legroom to drive comfortably. Could you imagine being in a state that's 90% sun? Oh, I totally get it. I've lived in places where it's just super, super sunny. Waves from Florida. Lol, I'm 5'2" as well, and yeah, I can tell you it sucks. They say once you have a car, you'll never have a penny in your pocket. I'm lucky where I live, to be honest. Free travel on all public transport, 3 cousins who are cab drivers, and if worse comes to worse, God forbid, I'll walk. Yeah, US is very not friendly to public transport. Unless you're in New York. Outside of that, you kinda need a car. Oh, Arizona, man, you must be melting over there, Scary. I know exactly what it's like because I lived in Vegas, and Vegas and like Arizona are, they might as well be cousins. They might as well be siblings in terms of how hot they each get with the dry heat. No, I'm not 5'2", GG. Not me. You were saying GG, not me. Not you, GG. I am not 5'2". I am a bit of on the short side, but 5'2" is a that would be very, very short. Not that way. Okay, whoops, sorry.
It's a dead end. Rockslide took out the bridge a while ago. Come on back, okay?
Oh, Washington State. Yes, that's the complete opposite. I have a cousin who lives out in the Seattle area. It's a dry heat. Yeah, so Nova. Yep. Basically, princess. It's basically that. You don't want to be outside. Oh, Cougar. Yeah, I'm a tall guy. No, 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 no. Don't be throwing out lies like that. I think everybody knows that I'm a shorty. It's kind of a well-known fact. I am tall to a 5'2" person. Let's say that. Short king, please. Yes, there we go. I'll take that. Thank you. Also, I need to change my settings so I can make the game audio a little bit louder for me. Because I wanna hear this music. It's so good. You're taller than most of us here, dude. I've never told you guys how tall I am, nor do I ever think I will, because it's just, you know, you guys know how private I am when it comes to lots of things. I am like taller than you guys by like an inch or two. Okay? Like, it's not a lot. The eye line would not be that different. Just so you know. Perfectly proportioned. There we go. Yes. I actually been shrinking. I was 5'6", now I'm 5'5". Really? Is that an actual thing? Or is it just kind of like maybe you've just been wearing shoes that are like more like flats and that kind of thing? Still taller, it counts. I guess I'll take it, Ivy. Still taller than me. Everyone is taller than me, lol. They say good things come in small packages. I've been shrinking too. Osteopenia, is that how you say it? Yes, you can get shorter as you get older, but usually that's like as you age, like, you know, like in your 50s and stuff. Not like from your 20s to your 30s or like through your 20s. Your sister shrunk too? I think you used to be 5'3". Interesting. I could have swore that was just more like getting older, you know? Like way older though. Oh shit. This guy's not playing around. The game will end when all party members' HP reaches 0. Be sure to use potions and healing spells. Holy cow, dude. Oh, wait, I don't have ATB. Okay. Wait, do I have any healing spells? Oh, I can use Cure. Gotta stagger him. I think we got him. Just had to block at the right time. You're an old Gigi. You're not. I'm older than you, Senku. You're in between 6? In between 6. What do you mean? Like 6 feet tall or like 5'6"? Or in the middle of that? I have osteopenia from years of heavy dieting. I dieted so hard I wrecked my... Oh, no. I'm sorry about that, Zeal. Am I the tallest one here? One of my best friends is half Chinese and her mom's short and my family's Dutch. I'm used to it. If you have osteopenia, it's the precursor to osteoporosis. It can happen. I have to... Oh, no. GG gotta focus. Yes, I had to, I think, block at the right time. I have it in my back. That's why I lift heavy weights to strengthen the muscles and bones as much as possible so I don't sneeze one day. Yes, that's a good reason for building up the muscles. Oh, GG, I think I thought you were tall because of the angles of your pictures. That's the whole thing. It's kind of like, I follow, like, people on Instagram, and it's always really funny when people say, like, oh, how tall do you think I am? And then people are like, oh, you're like 6 feet tall, you're 5'11". And then they come out and like, I'm 5'4", I'm 5'3". Just happen to have long legs. But I think it is just the angles and stuff, which I am not the type of person who like, sets up their photos to kind of give that, I don't know, perspective. I just take photos and I'm like, oh, this looks cool, right? Like that might have been the best photo of like the set that I took. But I'm not trying to catfish people when it comes to to my height. I'm currently 5'3". Hopefully I don't shrink. I'm about 5'7", I believe, maybe 5'6.5". Not obscenely tall, but definitely not 5'2". I have I was gonna say a coworker, but she's not my coworker anymore. She was like my ex-work bestie. Anyway, she I think is 5'10" or 11. And she used to go to work with like these huge combat boots. And I was like, girl, what are you doing? You're already like taller than all of us. There was only like 2 other people I think who were taller. I have like 2 supervisors. My boss I think is like 6'3" or 4, so he's like super tall. And then the other, well, she's not a supervisor, but she's like higher up. She's probably like 5'10". If you're old, we're ancient. Yes, Senku, exactly. That's what Otter said. Also, I like that. My back goes out more times than I do. I'm also really thankful that I haven't had any back issues whatsoever. Yeah, height fishing is crazy. I'm not about that. Your sister's 5'11" and my dad's like 6'5". Maybe. Whoa! The crazy thing is, of my uncles and such, like all of them are like 6 foot and like over on my dad's side, but my dad is short, so I got it from him. Yeah, she was a giant lady. I'm like 1.62 meters. That I don't know. I'm really bad with the meters and feet and all that. I'd have to Google it up. I know that my uncles were 2 meters, because that's about 6 feet tall. Hack the planet, man. Hack the planet, Link. Link? Cloud? I said Link. Link and Cloud might as well be the same person. Search for a way to get rid of the gas. Ivy says, I didn't get to finish my message before I accidentally sent it. I'm between 5'3" and 5'2". Doctors can't make up their minds. Yeah, I think that's the whole thing. From what I have heard, because my coworker, who's the really short one, she's like 4'10" or something like that. She said that she, I think, lost an inch after she had kids. So, I do, and I'm assuming that's also bone related, right? Just, you know, all the kids are basically taking away. They're basically taking away all of the what's it called? What is milk good for? I cannot think. You guys gotta help me out here. I'm the oldest here. I'll be 3 feet. No time. Yes. Must be nice. My back has been killing me. Big boobs plus my sleeping on my stomach habit has been ruining me. Yeah, that's the whole thing too. Like with women, especially when you are stacked up top. That, yeah, you look nice for, you know, on the external side, but on the internal side, your insides are breaking, right? So yeah. 5'3". Ah, okay, got it. I had an idea based off the 1.62, but it's really hard for me to like get like the specifics on it. I feel like Link is more upbeat than Cloud. Yeah. Cookie Frog wants to know who's the shortest person here. Actually, funny, I saw on Blue Sky the big movies coming out in 2027, including The Legend of Zelda. Oh man, I'm excited for that. All of my family are over 5'5", and then there's me at 5'2". I think my mom is 5'1", I think. And I want to say my dad is also taller than me, and he's short, so yeah. Calcium, yes, babies leach calcium. So I'm thinking that's what happened. Also, you gained an inch. Interesting. Babies are parasites. They'll absorb all calcium from your nails and bones. Also your teeth too, right? Remember in high school? Yeah, stacked. You know what I mean, Stinku. I remember in high school I'd get anywhere from 5'6", 5'8". When we measured how tall I was, I only know how tall I am now because I asked my mom to measure me out of curiosity. I stopped growing in like 7th grade. Everyone on my mom's are short. We Europe and Native American. We're Europe and Native American. Got it. I always had the impression that Native Americans were at least a little bit taller than, like, let's say, when I think of like Latin America. Bunny Ghosty. Hello. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you. Also, where does this have to go?
Gas levels reduced by 20%.
We're bringing it over here? This has this huge hose.
Gas levels reduced by 70%.
I agree, Shiv, my back hurts. I want some.
No gas detected.
Did not read what that said. Hold on. Itty bitty chi-chis. I love that. That's amazing. Also, I think I got all the Mako. Did the door already open? It already opened, didn't it?
Systems nominal. Elevator in operation.
Alright, cool. All the dudes are 6 feet over taller, and the shortest is 5'5", which is my mom, so yeah. My spawn just absorbed my paychecks and calm. Not the calcium, just the money. Boy, no, my dad was shorter than my mom and he was native. Ah, okay. Interesting. Maybe I'm thinking of John Redcorn from King of the Hill because he's like a tall guy. That's just me not having a lot of like experience or being exposed to a lot of Native Americans. Also, Scary, thank you so much for that hydration check. Everyone, don't forget to drink your water. Ah, yummy, yummy. Also, I think I'm going to be stopping stream in just a few minutes, okay? I just kind of wanted to see where the next part is. Because I just realized I've been streaming for way longer than what I thought I was going to. But you guys have been keeping me company, and it's awesome. Anyone else's fur kids immediately steal their seat when they get up for like half a second. Beans is a seat thief. Mochi does that. Mochi likes being where it's warm. And she likes cushiony stuff, so like my chair. And if you guys remember, I don't think you know this, Kitty, but as soon as I got my latest office chair, which is kind of like a gaming chair thing, but it's not leather. It's made out of, it's more cushiony stuff. The weekend I got it, she completely screwed up one of the armrests. She was like biting it. So ever since then, I've placed a blanket and a pillow on it to make sure that she can't get on it. But sometimes when I get up, she'll still jump on it. And then I get mad at her.
Come on.
Cookie Frog says, I like knowing about people's heights because it humbles me. I always think I'm average height. And then I get reminded I'm not. Nina says, hey, Gigi, did you read the news that the Chrono Trigger 30th anniversary concert is going to be in January next year? Oh, that's some sad face right there, because I could only hope that it would have at least happened when I was there in November. They talked about that they were going to be doing some stuff for the 30th anniversary, but then they never really did anything. I thought maybe they might do like a special re-release for the Switch, or maybe like a physical edition. Chrono Trigger is one of my top 5 favorite games, so man, I really wish, I would love to go to the concert. Most of my exes were 6 feet tall and over. Never again. I just ended up looking up a lot and hugging their belly button. I have been streaming for a lot, Otter. I didn't mean to. Absolutely, Lucy does the exact same thing. Steal one person's seat, then someone else gets up and she steals there. You know what's funny? Nori will steal a seat from Mochi while she's sitting on it. He'll just bully her out of it and be like, thanks for keeping it warm, loser. It's okay, I have to leave soon. We're having a storm and need to make dinner. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully the storm is all good, Scary. Hope it doesn't rain too much, and I hope your dinner's good. Also, I'm going to go ahead and... Can I save anywhere? All right, cool. Yes, I should save while I can. All right, awesome. I'm going to go ahead and switch on over to our other scene. Let me turn down my volume so I don't blow out my ears when I play some creepy music. Mochi says she didn't do it, and you believe the client? Well, I feel like you guys would defend Mochi even if I showed you a video of her red-handed destroying my chair. You'd still be on her side. But I don't blame you guys. She's very, very cute. Yes, my sister's dog. Once I make my way to my seat, he gets up like he was just warming up. Like he was just warming. Yep, that's basically what it is. Right? He needs to stop getting on the cats. They're all innocent and gentle. Yeah, it's me. I'm the problem. I'm the common denominator. Sure thing, kitty. What do a chicken farm and a strip club have in common? It's gonna be something to do with chicks. I know, and it's gonna be 2 days, 17th and 18th, one day after my birthday. It hurts, man. Oh, if only they would do like a worldwide tour or something like that. I would love that. Oh, okay. They both raise cocks. That one deserves the joke drums. You don't get to escape from that one, kitty. The evidence was AI. Oh, man. Now I'm fabricating evidence just to get mad at them. I getcha. Mochi's the only female. We back her up all the way. Yeah, you know, you gotta give her a little leeway. Not to mention, Mikhail and Nori both, they bully Mochi, so. But still, this chair was expensive. It was like a gift to myself. I don't get myself lots of things, so I was like, I'm gonna get this chair for myself. I'm at my computer a lot, I work a lot, so. And literally, second day I had it, already biting my chair, ripping it up, so. No chair for you, Mochi. Anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it as always. I was going to say, be careful when I transition over because the bat transition might be loud, but I changed it over already to the coffee, so I think we're good. Because I did just transition to this scene, so we're all good. Yeah. Never mind. Anyway, you guys have a good one. I will be back tomorrow, although we will be playing some Silk Song, Hollow Knight. I've only been waiting 7 years to play that game. So we'll be playing a little bit of that, and then next week we'll hop back onto more Final Fantasy VII, as well as Baldur's Gate 3 on Friday. But yeah, so anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. You guys have a good night, a good rest of your day, good rest of your morning. Take it easy, and as always, you will hear from me soon enough. Take care, and bye.